crazy crutches, man. Get these crutches. You know what? You know what? I don't even need these crutches no more. Cause guess what? Your boy can walk. Your boy can walk. I'm back at it, back at it, back at it, back at it. It's your boy. Yeah. It's your boy, Mr. 20 West. What it is, people, what it do, fool? It's your boy, it's Mr. 20 West in the building. And right now, I am feeling so lovely right now. I'm feeling great. I don't know if you can, like, hear me the best in the world, because I feel like now I just need to step it up a little bit more and get me a microphone. But I'm pretty happy about, like, how my camera's doing right now. Like, how me and T's camera doing. You see, T constructed this little shelf over here, and now we just got all our little helmets there. So that's a cool little visual effect thing. Let's see. Oh, let me take off my freaking talking jacket. Take off my talking jacket. That's how you know that it's a vlog, when I take off my talking jacket. Da, 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 put that right there. Y'all don't need to see that no more. Shout out to FlexPod DX. Cause now I don't have to stack my camera on a whole bunch of books. I could just put it on one of these bad boys. This junk is great. And then look, it got the DSRs, this little pointy shooter camera thing, this like mirrorless camera little thing right here. Smartphones, cause you know a lot of things don't use smartphones. And GoPros, of course, GoPros is just so easy. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to speak on that because I know I speaked on that already. Well, I already made a little video on IGTV of this thing and how stupid it was. And I went to Best Buy and I got this bad boy here, and it was on sale for 20 bucks. So I mean, like, if you need a tripod that really work, FlexPod is where it's at. Not this little stupid gorilla thing, because I was like following this guy named Nesta something. He got like a million people that follow him. But he, in the video, he had this and he was just like walking around with it. I was like, that's so cool. Like, I feel like I need to get me a tripod like that. Huge mistake. Don't even worry about it. It's nothing. Get out of here. Next thing, me and T, somehow we was taking pictures in the forest, right? So like for my Icon challenge, I needed some pictures to like show off Icon's brand, and just like they needed to look real majestically. So we went off in this little, and my mom has this big huge house. There's some woods in the back of it. So we went to the back of them, and somehow we got dust in there. And then the dust particle been in our camera for the longest. So like if you really look at some of my pictures, you could see the dust particle that somehow floated inside camera. Like I don't even understand how it, whatever. But we bought this kit. Well, actually I got this kit off Amazon, and it's got like the blower, the cleaner, and these lens tissue papers. It cleaned the camera so well that I was just like, I just started taking pictures and making videos of stuff that just didn't seem so like, you'd be like, why, what is that? Anyway, like our next project that we're doing, we're actually about to organize my girl's art stuff, because she got like a whole lot of art crap. Like, I'll show you. Like stuff like this. Like, I didn't even know that stuff like this came with my girl. When me and my girl started talking at first, I didn't know that she could draw very, very well. Like, she can like do a whole picture thing. Like, it's crazy. Like, she got some serious art skills. So I'm gonna show you one of her artworks that she did. Hey, look at your boy. Look at the fact that I'm man, dude, dope. Okay, so my girl painted this freehand. Let's just say, like, this is dope compared to what, like, this I'm gonna show you what I did. Alright, so okay, this is $1 million artwork by Mr. 20 West. Okay, it's $1 million artwork. this is like, this is priceless, bro. Like, this is like $1 billion. She really did like awesome. So I can't wait for us to first move into our house, because this apartment really is, it's great, but it's like, when you want to be creative and you really want to be like really creative, you got to like live somewhere like creatively. And living in an apartment complex showed me like, I mean, I lived in apartment complexes before, but I wasn't at that time, I wasn't like making videos and stuff like that. So now I'm trying to like, you know, oh man, I really want to take a picture of my bike right now because it looks good, and then like somebody might be parked right there, you know, just to say. But yeah, I still haven't got my bike back yet. For those who don't follow me on Instagram, because I don't have Facebook no more, can't really talk too much about it, but I can still say this. I got into a motorcycle accident. It wasn't my fault, and my leg got messed up pretty bad. That's why me walking is amazing. You know, thank God for like looking out for me, because I didn't want to end up on them crutches forever, bro. I just want to show you guys that my leg is, it's almost back to where I used to be. I can't run, so it's like, I wasn't planning on running fast anyway. But anyway, yeah, this artwork was just purely amazing. I kind of got off topic, but what I was going to talk about, what I was going to talk about is reviewing the GSXR 1000. A couple weeks ago, I went to Mountain Motorsports to do a demo ride for Suzuki. Suzuki had this big old trailer out here with all their like new bikes, 2018 this, and they were like test riding. They were letting you ride Busa, gsxr1000, a GSXR 1000, some weird sport touring bike. They even had like some type of cruiser out there. I wasn't too, I don't know too much about Suzuki, but you know, I wasn't thinking like, oh my god, they're gonna have cruisers out here. They had something called Boulevard 109 or something like that, which I didn't want to ride that. I actually only came to ride the Busa and the GSXR 1000, but at the last minute I got scared of the Busa, because like somebody said something to me the day before of getting on the booster. They was like, oh bruh, I'm telling you, oh, don't do it, man. And I was like, well, alright, I've been on the GSXR 1000 before, but I really ain't really get on it like I want to. So I was like, it'd be cool to try test out a new GSXR 1000 2018. It had like a lot of different modes on there. Well, before I even discuss exactly how I felt personally about it, I'll just show the raw, unedited GoPro footage from the event, and then when that's done, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try to keep this around 15-minute mark, maybe 20. I love you guys, but you know, your boy don't want to talk out of depth. Alright.
stoplight, if the stoplight turns yellow and you're in the middle of the pack, stop. You know, follow the rules of the road. Make sure you do a full stop. The tail gunner, which is Dan, right here, will come around and pick you up and get you back on the road. Okay? I want to say this in the best possible way, but seriously, no messing around, no wheelies, no stoppies, no craziness. I want you to get the feel for the bike, but we need to be safe. Exercising good judgment. That's to say, okay? And with that being said, I want no incidents today. We've had 2 yesterday. Okay? And I'm not just looking in this direction. I'm just looking at 2.
Oh, see, that's the incident right there.
And by the way, you need helmet, eye protection, long sleeve pants, we got all those things. Stay within the speed limits. Do not pass. There will be a place where we stop together for a stop sign. Need everybody to stop together, side by side. We'll go through together, all the way through the stop sign. All right. The route is all right-hand turns. There have been, you know, gravel, potholes. So please be aware of your surroundings. Please be aware when you're riding. When we're done with the ride, we're going to come back down. We're going to just go right through here, go into the training area, turn around. Please, be careful. These machines, very lightweight, accelerate like crazy. None of the tricycles are self-gating, right? So you got to push the button. Center, make it shut off. A lot of these bikes, if not all these bikes, have some feature on a button, like a mode switch or traction control or ABS. You can walk around here, you can hold the bikes and try to point out what those are and make sure that you understand what those are. Okay? I think I covered everything. If you have any issues, you feel like you picked up a nail in the tire or something, just pull over, raise your hand, and tail gunner will pick you up. Okay? Any questions? Any questions?
How new are all of these tires?
What's that?
How new are all of these tires?
Most of these bikes have less than 1,000 miles. So, as long as any of our customers burnouts, there should be just
I
fine.
was worrying about being slippery.
Right. No, I think they should be fine. They're not brand new. They've been scuffed up. So, you know which bikes you're on. If you have any questions, let me know. Mount up. Fire them up.
Six is over there.
I think that's the Dixie 1000 right there, right? That's the Dixie 1000, right? Ah, yeah, thank you. Alright, so you see the little video, whatever. The thing about it, this is gonna be the funny part about it. Okay, so the GSXR that I got on a while back when I had my FZ07, which for some folks that's just like a million years ago. My boy Big John, shout out to Big John, that's my best friend. What up, bro? He was supposed to buy this GSXR 1000. It was 2000, I want to say 2006 maybe. And it had a whole lot of different mods on there that was, at the time, it was ahead of the game. Now it's not. Like, it's kind of like it had some type of weird exhaust. Oh, shout out to Tony, because that's who bike it was. But yeah, it got this weird exhaust on there. But it was so pleasant riding on it. Like, he kept saying, yo, just go for a spin. But at the time of my FZ07, I really was picking up. I already had skills, because I mean FZ07 is basically like 700 cc's, which is really, it really comes in at 689 cc's or whatever. So, you know, I still had a whole bunch of torque, but I was just like, I ain't getting on no 1000, especially how people be talking about it. But you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna get on this. I'm gonna get on it. I tried it. So I got on that, and I went around this parking lot, and I think I never got out of first gear. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was so smooth riding around the little parking lot. I was like, okay, cool. So to speed things up till now. So you seen the video with me riding the GSXR 2018. I keep like wanting to point up here because I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna put that video on top of me talking. But going into it, I wasn't really intimidated by it. Honestly, I got the GSXR 600 and the GSXR 1000 kind of confused because for some reason now that these 1000s are coming out, they're kind of small. The back portion of it, like back in the day, you know, you could tell a 1000 was a 1000 because of how it was shaped behind it. Now the GSXR 750 has this big, huge tail behind it, and the GSXR 1000 just has this small little backside. Don't even have a fat bubble butt. You know what I mean? It's just really small. But when I got on it, the dude, the guy that was over the demo ride, the Suzuki guy who came in from Suzuki, he was like, let me show you these modes. You know, you got sport mode, regular mode, blah, blah. I was like, give me the savage mode. Put it in savage, keep it in savage. So he was like, you're in savage, and then you have, they give you, what's that word called? Where you want to like hold the earth better. Traction control. So he had you can change traction control on there. So it goes up I went up to 5. I think it could go up past 5, but I was like, I'm cool with 5. I'm in sport mode. I want to see what this bike can do in 5 traction. Maybe I should go back and try it in other traction controls. But anyway, so coming out, I know you seen where I went to the right, whatever. We come out, we're going real slow. You know, I'm already thinking like, I hope T is doing all right in the back, because this was my lady's first time on a GSXR 600. Well, first time on a 600 period, really. I put on my FZ09, but like she was in a parking lot. This was like, we're on the street and they need you to make sure that you can ride this, because if you can't ride it, you're going to end up buying it because you're going to crash it. Or you're gonna drop it on the ground, you know. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Yeah. So I was like looking at my mirror, but I still was like controlling the bike, whatever. And surprisingly, it was very gentle. It was not exactly like I thought. I thought it would be like, I don't know. Like when I tried it out, the older model, it was exactly the same, just like the newer model. It was real subtle. So there was a guy there who was he was demoing, and he was demoing one of those sport touring styles that Suzuki makes, and he was like really trying to juice the guy to hurry up and move us a little further so we can like get on it. So he finally got the instructor to go a little further ahead so I could like, and man, when I got down on that thing and I think I got it up to 4th gear. I don't know speed wise where I was at, because anytime I do anything on a motorcycle from here on out, I never look at the speedometer. I just count my gears and like I can judge how fast I'm going. And I felt like I was going a pretty nice speed. The route that the instructors took us to so we can have this demo ride was, I want to say it was some of everything. It had hills, it had long straightaways. The only problem I had was towards the end. Okay, so towards the end, I was like, I really want to know what this bike would be like in a lane. So, how you get to Mountain Motorsports in Conyers is there's this turn, especially if you're going from 20 east. You get off the exit, turn right, and then you're gonna turn left. There's this corner that is a really stiff, solid, soft corner, but you still can get in there as hard as you want to. I got into that corner. I was so excited to get to that corner, and I got that bike just like this, and I got my little arm out, and I got my little legs, and I'm really feeling it. And I take my hand off, because normally when I know what I'm about to show out, I take my hand off the bar. I know I'll take my left hand off the clutch, because I don't need that no more. And I'm in there, ooh, and man, the bike was so, like, I keep telling everybody that gsxr1000, like, it was boring and it was soft. But to be honest with you, these big bikes don't need to have that because they're built for top end. At this point, they're built for top end, and then these companies are trying to compensate for the fact that most people, they're not gonna ride like they're supposed to. Like they're just gonna be in the city a little bit, and they might go from this place to this place, but it's not gonna be long distance travel. You know what I mean? They might get into a race, and if they do get in a race, they do have that top end power, but you know what I mean? They don't need to be like extremely like, oh my god, like low end power, because that's not what that bike is for. I get that. The guy from Suzuki definitely was like trying to tell me, you over there in FZ09 land, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. Once you get a bike that's like low in power like that and super torquey, you kind of ruin yourself for every other bike, because now you're just not gonna care about like any other bike. Like if it don't have a lot of torque, I'd be like, it's your boy Mr. 20 West. I hope you enjoyed my review. It wasn't the best in the world. I didn't give you too much of anything. I mean, you know, top end power, it's got traction control, it's, you know, got different modes on there, and that's about it. As always, peace. And then, like my lady says, love and light. It's your boy, it's Mr. 20 West, and I'm out.